Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Deborah and this is Silver Valley Flame. This is going to be a dowsing rod session on Sebastian Rogers. Today is Sebastian's 16th birthday, so I thought it only fitting to do a dowsing rod session today. This is also a follow-up on my previous video that I did earlier in the week, and it is about some footage that has come to my attention through Julie's School Link. She's doing wonderful work in a movement for justice for Sebastian. I highly suggest you go over there and give her a like and subscribe if you want the latest up-to-date news on Sebastian. Everything she will be finding out, I will be putting through the dowsing rods, which is what I'm doing tonight. So without further ado, this is an energy reading, all alleged, my opinion, no facts, and for entertainment purposes only. Let's see who we've got. Could I have a yes, please? Thank you. Could I have a no, please? Thank you. Is my divine team here? Thank you. Is Eric, my guide, here? Thank you. Eric saw it was to the left, so he points to the left. Thank you. Is Sebastian Rogers here tonight to join us for these questions? Yes. Thank you, Sebastian. Where are you, Sebastian? Around my energy, please. Could you point the dowsing rods to the direction? He's over to my right. Thank you so much, Sebastian, for confirming that. So, Sebastian, you are 16 today, and are you having a happy birthday? Yes. Are you celebrating with your ancestors up there? Yes. Thank you, Sebastian. Are you having a party? Yes. Thank you. Are you missing your mum? No. Okay. Thank you. Are you missing your stepfather? No? Okay, thank you. Are you missing Seth, your dad? Yes. Okay, thank you. Well, Sebastian, thank you for being so honest and for answering us, and we're going to begin and ask the questions. First of all, I want to ask, is there angels or archangels here to answer these questions tonight? Yes. Is it one archangel in particular? No? Okay, thank you. Is it an ascended master in particular? No? Okay. Is it my divine team and higher self that are answering these questions tonight? Yes. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much for joining, and it is a special night, so let's begin. At night, Nick, the hat and dog are using satellite information for images, clues, vehicles and so on to help the case, specifically around CP's parents' location. Will they find any data to help the case? Yes, great, thank you. Were the 5 reports of abuse in Stafford Court the only reported abuse of Sebastian? That's a no. Okay, thank you. So that's the CPS reports we're talking about, is it? That's what I meant when I asked the question, is that correct? Yes, thank you. So were there previous abuse reports made that weren't made known to Seth? Is that correct? Yes. Why was this? Was this because the pull that the family had with law enforcement? Yes, thank you. Was the previous abuse at other residences then? Yes. Was anyone with associations with Sebastian's school involved in his disappearance? That's a no, thank you. Was Chris Proudfoot's cousin Dan involved in Sebastian's disappearance? Yes, thank you. Was the abuse by Chris Proudfoot SA as well as physical and mental? So no for that, thank you. Did Katie Proudfoot ever SA her son? No answer on that one, thank you. Is Seth aware that Katie's mum is a registered sex offender? Yes, thank you. Was Seth aware of this before now? That's pointing towards Eric, my guide. So I'm going to ask Eric for some more detailed information on that. Eric, was Seth aware of the abuse that the mother of Katie Proudfoot was convicted of only when this all came out about Sebastian's case? No. Thank you. So is it fair to say that Seth allowed Sebastian to stay with his mother-in-law even though he knew that she was a registered sex offender? No answer for that. Is there more to this, Eric? Yes. Eric, would it be fair to say that the Proudfoots had something over Seth? Would this enable him from having a say in Sebastian staying with his mother-in-law? Yes, it feels very complicated. It doesn't feel like a straightforward yes or no. Thank you, Eric. At the meal out with his mother at Texas Roadhouse the day before he disappeared, Sebastian looks as if he was malnourished. Was Sebastian malnourished? Big yes, thank you. Was his mother engaging with Sebastian over the dinner table that day, as she was on her phone the whole recording that I watched? So that answer was yes. Was she engaging with him fully the way you would expect a mother to engage with her child when they're out for a meal one-to-one? No. Okay, thank you. Cleared that one up. Was Katie scrolling on a social media platform or something similar at that meal with her son? Yes, thank you. Katie took a photo of Sebastian across the table. Did Sebastian know she was taking the photograph? Yes, thank you. Why did Katie Proudfoot not use this up-to-date photograph of Sebastian for the search? Is it because he looked unhealthy in it? Yes, because I noticed that the photos that were used were photographs when he was younger. Is that correct? Yes, thank you. Was Katie not ordering a meal with Sebastian a sign of an unwillingness to engage with Sebastian fully? I watched the video and she had a side roll. Yes, thank you. Was Katie frustrated with Sebastian as a rule of thumb? Yes, thank you. Was Katie critical to a fault with Sebastian? Yes, thank you. Did Katie make allowances for the fact that Sebastian has autism? That's a no, thank you. Did Katie not allow Sebastian to stim, as in stimming, when they were in public? Because I noticed he looked at her to observe if she was watching when he stimmed. Did she not allow him to stim? Yes, thank you. So for anyone who doesn't know, stimming is something that people with autism do to create comfort for themselves, and you should never stop an autistic person from stimming because they're just regulating themselves in order to make themselves comfortable. So it's very monstrous for me to hear. I feel this video to be strained and staged. Was Sebastian uncomfortable sitting across the table in public with his mother? Yes, thank you. Was Sebastian greatly underweight for his age? Yes, thank you. Was Sebastian under 100 pounds? In weight? No, thank you. Was Sebastian just slightly over the 100 pounds mark? Yes, thank you. That's very underweight for a 15-year-old child, especially a boy, because boys usually shoot up in their early teens. Was this due to being not allowed to eat when he wanted to? Yes. So is it fair to say that Sebastian was being deprived of food? Yes, thank you. Major growth should be taking place at the age of early teens. Was Sebastian's growth stunted because of lack of nourishment then? Yes, thank you. Will Julie's schooling and her movement, which I am proud to be a member of, be successful in bringing forward hidden information to the right people in law enforcement to create investigation of KP and CP? Yes, great, thank you. I can feel it. Wonderful. Sebastian was eating at a very fast pace on this footage that I watched. Was this because he was so hungry? Yes. Was this because his mother didn't give him enough food? Yes. Was this because his mother was rushing him also? Yes. Are the trainers Sebastian was wearing in the footage the ones sighted in the home when he had gone missing? No. Interesting, thank you. Did Katie Proudfoot use 2 phones in the Texas Roadhouse that day? Yes, thank you. Why did she use 2 phones? Did she want to hide what she was messaging to CP or others? Yes, thank you. Was the second phone a burner phone? Yes, thank you. Did Sebastian feel he had to hide his stimming because he was told not to do it? Yes. Wow. It's confirmation of the other question. Why did KP make the statement about how much food Sebastian was eating that day? Was it to override her guilt about malnourishment of Sebastian? Yes, thank you. Was Katie Proudfoot texting CP through different encrypted apps so no one could track her messages? Yes. So was she doing that as well as using a burner phone? Yes, thank you. I just wanted to add, guys, that Julie's school link has still not received word back from the Sheriff's Office in Tennessee about the messages she left 8 days ago and the email she left also. Just putting that out there for you. 8 days ago. Did KP and CP delete encrypted apps before handing over their phones to law enforcement? Yes, thank you. Did law enforcement find suspect information on their phones but chose to do nothing? Yes, thank you. Did Katie Proudfoot know how to do all this sneaky app stuff because of her background? Yes. Was Katie on VOIP? Yes, I don't know what VOIP is. I think it's one of those encrypted apps. I'm not sure. But I heard someone mention it on one of Julie's lives, so I thought it would be worth asking that. There is a recording on Julie Scholink's YouTube on which a neighbour's device picked up a conversation with KP and CP on the night in question. Is this information deciphered correctly? Yes. Okay, so one of the things said was, is he dead? Is that correct? Yes. Thank you. Another thing said was, you really effed this up. Is that correct? Yes. So it sounds like he was being lifted into a vehicle, as she said, push the head forward. Is that correct? Yes, thank you. Was this recording a true recording of what happened to Sebastian that night in his home to a vehicle to take him away? Big yes, thank you. That's what I've got for today, guys. Happy birthday, Sebastian, wherever you are. We love you. We will never give up on bringing justice for you. We will keep doing all our videos for you. We will continue to create movements, armies, to never give up on finding justice for you. It's a very emotional day for your father, Seth, and all those who loved you. So I would just like to send love to Seth and prayers for him, especially today on your birthday, and to give him strength to be able to take action if he wishes to do so in the future. So guys, any more questions, put them in the comments. I will be doing more on this. I will be doing a live tomorrow, Sunday, so put your bells on for that, and I'll see you then. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.